7, and shut, shut. 5, 6, 7, here we go, back. 5, 5. Hi. Hey, right on.
How's dance rehearsal?
Doing good. Say something to the camera guy.
Was that Nick?
Hi, camera.
Hey, you guys excited about tour?
Yes.
Why are you holding your...
Because Nick always touches it.
Oh.
And they wonder who the gay one is.
No, I know.
That's what they got from the gay one.
What are you guys doing today? Just dance rehearsal? Nick?
Nick, where you at? Come back and join us. He's the young one.
Dance rehearsals, fun?
Yes, we're at dance rehearsals. We're working our...
yeah? Oh! There's AJ. All right, so a week until tour. Everybody's looking forward to it and ready and
we're really not. We're completely fried, and we all said, yeah, but by the time you see this video, we'll have it all sharped up.
Perfect.
It's gonna look the bomb.
8 hours of dance rehersals every day. Bruises.
You guys,
Busted 2.5 weeks.
look at these bodies. Nice.
Are in the best shape they've
Woo!
All
All right, guys. Thank you.
And it's all thanks to AJ. Okay. And this guy right here, Tone. Bye. Now say hi.
Now, in addition to all the high points, and certainly Millennium and that what happened here in Times Square was just, I think a lot of us will never forget that. There was at least one kind of serious moment, and one that we'll always remember in news, because you chose to use that moment as and this was the place to talk about going to rehab. Mm-hmm. Is that, in retrospect, can you talk about first why you decided to do that here, and or were you happy in retrospect with that decision to do that?
I was definitely happy with that decision. I mean, we had talked about how we were going to approach the situation, how we wanted to handle it, and I kind of left it up to the other 4 guys because I was in such a turmoil in my head and I was freaking out, going, "Oh my God, I'm really going to rehab." I was trying to get my mind right and prepare myself to go on this life-changing, experience I'm about to endure. But I think the reason why we all picked to go on TRL is because that was kind of our hub, our home. I mean, as far as fans go, I mean, that's where everything started for us here, especially, in like the US, and just knowing that what better way to reach the fans here as well as the fans everywhere across the US as well as overseas. It was kind of what better place for us to kind of talk to people and kind of be that open and be that honest about it and just kind of explain, this is the situation. We feel comfortable with our fans here and we feel comfortable with MTV. Let's just tell you guys this is what's really happening. Mm-hmm. And I to this day.
So you kind of let these guys decide that this would be the place to go?
I think, yeah. I mean, we all sat down and we had talked about what we were going to say and what was going to happen, and I had to leave to catch a flight down to Arizona, and these guys made the conscious decision to come on. I've still to this day have not watched that episode.
Really?
It's just too hard.
Yeah.
I've seen bits and pieces of it, and then every time I see Kevin cry, I got to stop it. I can't. It's still too hard to watch.
Je parle bien sûr de Brian, de Howie, de Nick et de AJ, les Backstreet Boys. Guys, please stand up. Stand up. We want to see you. Les Backstreet Boys sont aux auditions de Star Academy et c'est dans cette euphorie qu'on commence l'émission. Voici donc le portrait de la première candidate, suivi immédiatement de sa prestation. Mesdames et messieurs, pour nous dévoiler le nom de la candidate qui a été choisie par le public ce soir, veuillez accueillir un groupe qui a vendu plus de 100 millions d'albums à travers le monde, les légendaires Backstreet Boys.
Hello. Merci beaucoup. Thank you.
Backstreet Back, all right.
Merci.
Howie, Nick, Brian et AJ sont aux auditions de Star Academy.
Merci beaucoup, Montreal.
We're very happy to have you here tonight because we know that Quebec has a special place in your heart.
Most definitely. Here's where it all started us
for us right here in Quebec and Montreal. You guys embraced us back when we first came back here in '98. We haven't forgotten about you. We've had some of our biggest success here, and we owe it all to you guys for bringing us back to North America. God bless you all. Merci beaucoup.
And Nick, what do you want to say to your Quebec fans? Because you have a lot of fans in Quebec.
We have a lot to say, but I think we'd rather sing it for you guys.
You're gonna sing?
You don't mind?
Come on.
I'll never break your heart. I'll never make you cry. I'd rather die than live without you. I'll give you all of me, honey, that's no lie.
Thank you.
Extraordinaire. I feel like we're like in 1997 when it all started. Donc, ils ont fait plaisir à beaucoup de fans ici à la maison. Et maintenant, j'aimerais qu'ils fassent plaisir à une des candidates de ce soir. It's time for you, Howie, to open the envelope.
La gagnante est...
Oh, in French.
Oui, oui. Isabelle.
Isabelle, tu peux prendre le temps de remercier les Backstreet Boys. Isabelle, viens, on veut voir ta réaction. T'es vraiment une gagnante ce soir. Non seulement le public vote pour toi, et t'es embrassée par les 4 Backstreet Boys.
AJ from the Backstreet Boys had been in rehab, and he kind of feels like going back and taking a few celebrities with him. But in the meantime, he's happy to use our favorite shared word, douchebag. So I was actually excited to talk to you in particular, AJ, today, because I found out we share a favorite word.
Which is?
Douchebag.
Douchebag. Love that word. I really wish I knew what it meant, but...
Well, AJ can explain. It's his favorite word.
Douchebag. Just a total ass. Just a guy who just doesn't care. He's just a dork. He's all the bad things possible.
What I really wanted to talk about, instead of douchebag, is the current state of pop music.
What's the deal with this pop life, and when is it gonna fade out?
I think one of you were saying how when pop music comes back and it's making a huge swing back right now, that actually is a good sign for society because people are happier and they're embracing happier music.
Yep.
True? So,
Absolutely.
So what do you think has turned the tide?
I mean, you've got the elections coming up in the States. You've had war going on all around the world. People are wanting happy things. And if you go back to the times of 1997, 98, when we first started making an impact in the world, before that was the Nirvanas and the Snoop Dogg's. So there was no pop.
Snoop Doggy Dogg in the house with the pound like every day.
Back when we had first started, it was like the Spice Girls, and then it was Hanson, and then it was us that kind of came out. It was like the 1, 2, 3 punch. I think this time around it's like people like, you know, Chris Brown and Jordan Sparks. You know, obviously, I mean, even like we're seeing like the new kids make a comeback.
I know, AJ, you said if you were a politician that you would fire Bush and then make it mandatory for everyone to go to rehab.
Yeah.
Who are the first 3 people that you would send to rehab?
Well, Bush would be one. He could definitely go to rehab for a minute. Any of the younger generation, like the Lindsays or these people that are having their issues and having their problems. And to be honest with you, that I would go back just to go and just to kind of vent and just to be there, you know? I climb the wall. It's still hard, but these guys keep me in line, so it helps a lot. We all keep each other in line. We all watch out for each other. We all love each other. Big heart.
Big heart.
Shape of our hearts.
Shape of the douchebag's heart.